morning, everybody. My name is Nicola and I am simply a stitcher. Welcome or welcome back to my channel. If you're new around here, it's great to have you. If you're a returning viewer, thank you very much indeed for coming back and spending some time with me today. So today I have decided, well actually I decided yesterday, to begin my new year, new start for 2022. We're only in December. It's only the 20th of December. So, you know, there's nothing like rushing it, is there? But this is the piece that I selected, and it is a Leonid Afremov piece, charted by Heaven and Earth Designs, and it is called Night Cafe. And just because I selected the supersized max colour version. So this piece in total has 991,008 stitches, and as you can see I am 0.06% in. So I'm working this one, as you can see. I'm doing this, I'm trying to sort of stitch my pieces all kind of, you know, in a bit of a different method, but this one I am using Needle Ninja's snake method, and I'm doing this 2/1 tent stitch on 25 count fabric. So I'm still kind of getting used to it. It does feel a little bit bulky at the back, even at this early stage, but I'm still trying to get used to it and see how I feel about it. I'm about, well, nearly 600 stitches in so far, so I figured I'd have a little stitch with me and a little chat this morning, because nearly Christmas, isn't it? And might not get many more opportunities. So let's crack on and see how many we can do. So yeah, as I said, Needle Ninja's snake method, she's got videos on her channel. If I can, I shall either link it or put it in the card, and then it just adds another dimension. Tent stitches, not my usual jam, as you will know. I am a cross stitcher, so, and of course, you know, doing this sort of regimented, very stitch by stitch as well. Because it's tent stitch, I want it to be really, really neat. And it seems to, it looks very good already. I have to say I'm very pleased with it. So let's crack on and see how far we get. So yeah, 20th of December, not long before Christmas. I've done all of my shopping now. I'm just counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, done all of my shopping. Done quite a lot of my food shopping, so I don't actually have much else left to do apart from a few bits of wrapping. And I do have to go out and just complete the food shop, you know, for fresh food. So I will be doing that later this week. There's a massive shadow across. See if we can improve the lights. Let's try that. And I have to be very diligent about marking off as well for this too, because obviously I'm parking these threads. So I'm not quite as relaxed as Needle Ninja yet, but I'm sure it'll come. It's like everything new. Once you start doing it, you've got to get used to it. You can just see there, if the light goes in a particular way, the lovely colours already in this. So yeah, so it's been a steady fortnight. We've had a few bits going on. Hey, Wolf. Okay. Daughter just passing by. Stop bouncing, you're wobbling the camera. Yes, it's been a steady couple of weeks since my last floss tube. But I'm just, looking forward now to the Christmas break. I've got 4 days off work, so because I work Monday to Friday 9 to 5, I'll have the Saturday, the Sunday, which is Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, the Monday and the Tuesday off, which is lovely. It means that I get some downtime, time to spend with the family. So what else has happened this last couple of weeks? Hannah had a birthday. She turned 21. So we went and celebrated for her. Went out and had a meal. And she had a lovely day. Got spoilt. Got gifts. Got money. And my present to her was something that she's been wanting for a long time. And it was a tattoo. Yeah. My cough has now all but disappeared, thankfully. It's taken it a couple of weeks to go. I think I finally got, getting rid of it now, which is good. Look at that. See, instead of doing a tent stitch, I've just done a straight up one, like a wally. Come on, out you come. This is definitely a much slower method of stitching, but I don't mind that. Because I'm not used to tent stitch, I really do have to think about parking and count lots. Unfamiliar territory for me there, to tell you. I have to say that I am enjoying it. I'm enjoying the process. Excuse me. Are you ready yet to go? Hannah, just so you know, not speaking in here doesn't mean that you can't be heard when you're speaking there. Talking to the cat. So my plans this week, I went to a supermarket last night and got some of the Christmas food shop. I got to go back to supermarket later this week. I'm working up until Friday 5 p.m. and then when 5 p.m. hits, that's that. Until Wednesday morning at 9. I plan on having a lie-in on Saturday, if I can. Unless there's anything last minute to do. Work has been, I'm not going to use the Q word because it mucks things up for us. It has been peaceful this week. Although having said that, it's only Tuesday. It was peaceful last week. I went out for our company Christmas meal last week, and if I'm honest, I didn't really enjoy it food-wise as much as I should have done. It was just, have I missed a stitch? Have I added a stitch?
Should I take my scarf or my hat?
Take both.
It's going to be like 9 degrees.
Yeah, but you can always take one off if you still feel warm. If you feel warm, can't you? Yeah, so the food was like, I'm not terribly fond of spicy food. So I tried to choose things from the menu that were not spicy. But it turned out that they were spicy. Which was unexpected, to say the least. And I definitely struggled with it. But it was good to, have a short day in the office and then be out in company with the people I work with and get to know them a bit better. It's quite nice. Sounds like Hannah's gone. Bye, Hannah. Off to the dog rescue and give them their Christmas presents because she's soft. Are you off? Oh, no. In, out, in, out. Are you off, chicken?
Yeah, in a sec.
All right.
I'm off to see my fluffy puppy.
All right. We shall see you tonight.
What?
We shall see you tonight. Youngest one has finished school for Christmas, so she's now home for the holidays. Which means she might be knocking about as well. some point this morning. Andy has finished his filming now, and I think pretty much his editing until New Year, so he's on his Christmas break from the Village Idiot. You know, I chose to 10 stitch this one because there's nearly 1,000,000 stitches, and I don't want to be cross stitching all of those. It would just take far too long. And I figured that, you know, to have a shot of getting this one finished, I think 10 stitching will be just a ticket. And the thing is with this method, you pick up and thread up for like 1 stitch along the row, and then you park in. I suppose I'll get used to it. I'm pretty sure I'll get used to it. I mean, I can see the progression already, even at this early stage. So, like I said, it's like anything, trying something new, isn't it? I've always been sort of mesmerised by Needle Ninja's method, and watched the videos back again a couple of times, and I know that now she's converting at least one of her pieces to the typewriter method, but you know, stitching Mummy's sort of standard version of the typewriter method. I'm still quite enjoying doing the typewriter method on my Amy Stewart. Unthreaded short thread. But again, like every method, I kind of, you know, put my own sort of way of it. So I've now got typewriter method. So I've got pieces being done in the following way. So typewriter method, cross country, columns, and parking, which is like around the Middle Earth. Mouth Princess is cross country, I suppose you could call it, and I guess so is Envy. And then this one with this snake method. It's good to try new things, although I won't be trying diagonal stitching anytime soon, because like I said, I don't think my brain is diagonal stitching wired, as it were. These ones I'm more than happy with, these ways. Well, I'm still getting used to this one. What I figured I'd do with this is I would work, this is Magic Guide, so each one of these blocks is 20 by 20. So I figured I'd work 5 blocks across and then go all the way down to the bottom and do it like that. Drop my needle, hold on. There it is. I still feel a bit fingers and thumbs. I'm sure I'll be fine. Anyway, I hope everybody has got lovely plans over Christmas. We have Andy's mum and dad coming to have Christmas dinner with us. And my stepdad is coming to have Christmas dinner too. We've booked the pantomime for Boxing Day. So my plan is Christmas Eve, quiet day, lie in, and just doing a little bit of prep for Christmas Day. Obviously Christmas Day, the main event. Boxing Day, cold meats and salad lunch, and pantomime in the evening. Tuesday 27th, another quiet day. Back at work on the 28th. And then for New Year, the stepchildren both come in for New Year. And I never do anything sort of really fancy at New Year. I don't do a fancy dinner or anything like that. We again just have like, you know, cold meat and salad and, you know, like a buffet style evening, New Year's Eve, and the same again on New Year's Day. Because, you know, at that point you're sort of, you know, 3/4 full of chocolate and cheese, and you really don't want anything, you know, you've eaten sweets and chocolate and stuff all through Christmas. New Year's just, you know, do we really need any more? I certainly don't. So I figure that I should be taking a step back from major eating, if you like. I'm also looking again in the new year, try hard and see if I can't lose some weight. Excuse me. Get out there, do some walking. I know I've gained weight again in 2022. I was planning to lose some and I didn't. I found it. So, better get 2023 off to the right start, I suppose. place. Oh, all these park threads. Right, I needed that one. I think once I get into the true rhythm of this, I will actually enjoy it more than what I am. It's good to do something a little bit different. I know close up there you can sort of see, you know, white gaps, but I'm not overly concerned about that because in my experience, when you wash your pieces afterwards, they do tend to disappear or certainly lessen. So yeah, that one. You know what, Needle Ninja is just so good at this method. Let me just get rid of these threads that I have ended. I need to find a better way of doing this because I've copied her sort of ending thread method to a degree. I might just have to find a better method for me. What's that? Then of course it's my birthday in January. Last year I had a birthday start, which was the Lorna Lane B. I haven't got one lined up for this year, although I have got another Lorna Lane. Not Lorna Lane B, Lorna Lane Cat, Black Cat and Butterflies. Lorna Lane B is my Christmas present this year. Although I could start that on my birthday, I suppose. There's nothing to stop me. But then again, because of starting this one, my number of whips is creeping up. I want to get it down again. I was definitely ready to start something big, something new, because I've now finished creating my master set of thread, and the creating a master set had this in mind. So, and I mean I cut the fabric for it in like March, I think. So, and the fabric's massive. I was looking at doing this on my big frame, but I put it on the frame last night and it wouldn't stay on the frame. It just kept disconnecting itself, and I haven't got any felt to put in, excuse me, to put in between. So I took it off and I've got it in a hoop on my Lowry stand. But there's a massive amount of fabric at the side of me that you guys can't see, that I'm sort of just leaning on. Show it in my floss tube. That was a nice little run. About 10 stitches there. Not done bad actually. I've already done nearly 100 stitches. Because it was about 70 or something when I showed the pattern keeper earlier. It's 100 and, nearly 170 now. So it's not a bad method. Might be just be that I'm getting into the rhythm of it. Not much other chat today because it's kind of, I have to focus on this one. It's, you know, I do want to make sure that I'm getting it right. And I suppose because I'm only doing the half cross stitch, it does appear a lot quicker. The numbers are going to sort of zoom up, aren't they? I do love the Afremov pieces. I've seen people doing, I think the main one that I've seen stitched is, I think it's called Farewell to Anger. I've seen, is it Paris of My Dreams as well done? I just love the colourfulness of this piece. When I found it, I was like, yeah, I want to do that. I said to Andy yesterday, I said, I think I'm going to have a new start today. And he just looked at me as if to say, haven't you got enough work in progress? No, I haven't. I could have 50 work in progresses and Andy wouldn't be bothered. He knows that stitching makes me happy. So, it makes me happy, it's my therapy, it's my downtime, it's my relaxation, and he would never ever dream of stopping me. I'm kind of seem like I'm. What have I done there? How the heck? How in the halibut have I done that? Oh my goodness. I just put it in a complete wrong hole. I don't know how I did that. That's not paying attention. That's what that is. Let's try that again. That's better. I was just about to say I'm getting the hang of the lefts and the rights, which rows move to the left and which ones move to the right, and then I go and make a silly mistake like that. What an absolute plonker. I have to be very diligent as well at this. I want to mark in bark threads. So I'm trying to teach myself to be a bit more diligent with that. But do you know what? I think I'm actually getting into it. The only problem here is trying to pick up my thread because they're all similar colours at the moment. So it's good fun. Good fun. Quick sip of coffee. Oh dear. Yeah, so I'm working today. So today's Tuesday, so I've got 4 more days to go. Last week, it was interesting because the day of the Christmas meal, instead of working 7 hours with a lunch, we worked 6 hours straight through, and then we're gifted an hour. And of course, we hadn't taken our lunch, so we could leave work, sort of 2 hours early. And we went out for this meal. So that was the. Oh, I need to get rid of those ended threads. So that was the Wednesday. And then on the Thursday, when it was Hannah's birthday, my company are very good. They give us annually what they call well-being hours. So it's time that the company pays for that you can take whenever you want for your own sort of mental health and well-being, which is lovely. I mean, last year we had a whole day, this year we've had hours, but that's fine because I think, to be fair, after COVID, things are settling back down now. So I opted to take my hours this year on the Thursday. So meal out on the Wednesday, Hannah's birthday on the Thursday. So on Thursday, so Wednesday I worked 6 hours and then had a meal out, and on Thursday I worked 4. And it meant that me and Hannah could go and do a little bit of shopping, which was rather nice, and go and pick up, the bits that she wanted for her birthday. She wanted a balloon and a sash and what have you. So yeah, I mean, my well-being hours were kind of used by that, which was nice. So last week felt like a short week. This week is obviously a standard week, but because it's lost my pattern keeper then. Because it's unbusy, it feels like a short week. And then of course next week I've got a 3-day week, which will again feel unbusy. One of my lovely workmates has left the company now on to pastures new. I'm happy for her because it's what she wants. I'm a little bit sad because, it was very strange logging in yesterday morning and her not being there. What have I done here? So it's only taken one of the threads. Let's look. This is it. You see, not concentrating. Let's try that one again. Yeah, it's very strange logging in yesterday morning and her not being there. So, not what I want to get used to, but I do wish her all the best. And I was able to sort of pop into they had like a Zoom meeting, because obviously most of us are still working from home. They had a Zoom meeting to say bye-bye and things and wish her luck. And I managed to sort of, get, 20 minutes to pop into that and go wish her all the best, which was lovely. But yeah, it feels very strange not being around. Okay, not sure what I've done here. Oh, I see, I've parked it in the wrong place because I'm a twit. I'm used to parking top right, so parking bottom left is, again, a new concept. That's where I want to be, bottom left. Oh dear. I reckon it'd be a while before I get this one out on a chatty. Again. My floss tubing plans over Christmas are, I may or may not do another Stitch With Me later this week. I'm still undecided because it is Christmas week, so I might even get like a finish parade or a whip parade or something, or even do both. Next week there will be a floss tube as well on the Tuesday. I won't miss that. I like doing my floss tubes, and of course I'll have something to show. Some haul. Nope, that's gone through the wrong one again. Oh dear. You see, this is a problem with it being tent stitch, all dark colours. Oh, I will get there, I will get there, I will get there. If you're not all having a good old chuckle at me making these noob mistakes, there's something wrong. 10,000 stitches on this piece is 1%. 10,000 stitches. That is just phenomenal, isn't it? Well, 9,992 stitches is like 1%. That's huge. And here I am at like 700 done. Well, 699 until I mark this lot off. Do let me know what you think to this method underneath, and as I said, I will link Needle Ninja's video either on a card in the top corner somewhere up here or in the description below, so you can go have a look at her way of showing this method, which is which is slightly more sort of free than mine. I'm sort of sticking within these 20 by 20 blocks at the moment, purely from a counting perspective, because what have I done here? Oh, missed 2 stitches out now. Yeah, so sticking within the 20 by 20s, purely from a counting perspective. But she doesn't. Hers is kind of a bit more free and a bit more, kind of feathered. I'm not at that point yet. You can see I've unpicked no end of stitches this morning because I'm not sort of quite up to speed with the method. I would imagine that given time, it'll come and I will relax a little more about it. Definitely thinking. You have to think. don't think I've ever had to think so hard. What have I done? Oh. For some reason I've marked off a stitch that I've not actually stitched. Because that's there. Right. There. Right. You know when something just won't go for you as it should? I'm trying to get this thread, this spare thread, back on the thread card, and I think it's because my nails are long. Long nails are lovely, but not conducive to putting threads back on cards. Ugh. Now done it. Right. And now back to the stitching. Not going to do too much more. I've got to get ready for work, so need to nip to the loo and log on and get all my computer ready. Grab another drink. And be ready for what today brings. It's meant to be parked. Thank you, pattern keeper. Anyway, I hope that you guys have enjoyed this sort of little foray into my, oh, look at that. Do you know, into my workings of this piece and this method. Definitely my focus needs more focus. I don't think this will be out on a chatty with me anytime soon, but let me know in the comments down below if you want me to work on this again for my alternative stitch with me later this week. Do you want to see a little bit more of it? I don't mind, I'll be honest. Because perhaps me doing it and being fully focused on it, you might be able to get to see the method a bit better. Anywho, right, so I'm going to leave it there for you guys. I just wanted to say again, like I said earlier, oh, come out, thank you. Thank you very much for the support that you guys have shown me on the channel this year. if you're not going to be around for my alternative, I'll not, you'll not be sort of watching again till after Christmas, then I do wish you a very happy and peaceful Christmas and all the very best from our house to yours. But yeah, I mean, stay safe, stay happy. I hope that you've enjoyed my endeavours, and I'll see you next week for a floss tube. Like I said, just drop me a comment down below if you want to see this out on the alternative this week, and we'll do that. All right, so cough sneaking up on me now. Take care, everybody. Happy stitching, and I'll see you on the next one. And again, if I don't see you before, have a fabulous Christmas. Bye bye for now.